Hello everyone and welcome back. Meat Department here. I'm so glad you could join me for another video today. So I'm very excited today because we are starting a brand new Noob Goes Shopping series. So like the one we did earlier last year with our new free-to-play alt that we currently have supercharged, he started out just like this character whose name is Noob Goes Shopping. The only difference is he started back before things started getting good in the game with artifacts, evolutions, all kinds of crazy stuff. So I wanted to show you here. This one is starting from scratch, no game passes. He has no artifacts, no pets, nothing. All I did was sign on during the metaverse event to get the Wren skin because we're starting from scratch, but with the Wren skin to show you the power of the Wren skin and all the tips and tricks that come along with it throughout the series. So now that we have that all established, we got into the safety of the town. Let's go ahead and slap Wren on. As you see, beautiful mythic skin right off the bat as a character with 0 rebirths. I'm only level 2 and that's from getting Wren in the first place. So here we go. We got him on. We're swinging. We're already level 3. We got the 3 chests. Things are looking good. So I got to get started with the codes. It's my first time using the character. I type in code mythic, get 100,000 gold. That is absolutely insane. Then I type in my own code exclusive to the channel, Meat Department, for 20,000 big ones. You should do the same. And I need artifacts because quest points are going to be important. So type in code artifact to get 500 quest points. Lastly, code Xbox is still active to get 25,000 big ones. So we have a lot of cash, money, moolah. We got 500 quest points, which is halfway to the 1,000 quest point artifact. It's going to be so critical. So since we have the gold now from the codes, let's buy our legendary weapon. And unfortunately, it turns out to be the worst legendary in the game, but it is fast. So it is what it is. So I want to slap it on, but of course I'm not high enough level, so I got to get up to level 5 before I can even put it on. But as you saw, I did also make sure to pick up my quest from Sir Hopsalot, because I'm going to need to start knocking those away for quest points. Alright, so we finally got level 5. Now we have the Wren mythic skin, the legendary weapon, and we are gimpless without pets. So pretty much at this point, I need to start completing quests. So we'll fast forward some time here, and I got to get those quest points and gold. So I would like to buy 2 25,000 gold pets, but the ones that give you gold multiplier anyways are the million gold and the very last to the 125,000. So I just go ahead and buy 1 25,000 pet here, and it's cactus. As you see the stats, it's a 0 gold multiplier, but it does give me XP and gold. And then I'm going to just buy a 5,000 gold pet because it's going to take actually longer than you think to get that 3,000 gold at this stage. So I'd rather have no stats than no stats. So I go ahead and get a Sobek. He's 1.22. So I mean, it's not terrible actually when you compare it to the cactus I just got. That one cactus looking pet there. So yeah, it's not that bad. So now we got 2 pets on. They are decent starter pets. You know, obviously it's nothing great, but it is giving me a multiplier in my speed and my XP, and that is super important. So we're gonna go on here, collect some orbs, work on getting quests and all that stuff. Really just kind of try to get the gold going, and really more importantly, get those levels going. So my quest is to kill the Demon King 1 time, and I'm thinking, oh boy, this is usually no problem on my main or even on my other free-to-play alt because they have 49 or more rebirths, so I could pretty much self-sufficiently do this. But when you're starting out with 0 rebirths, you're hitting this guy for 1, you definitely need help. Lucky for me, somebody was there also in the Wren skin and really helped make that possible. So I got real lucky with that to complete that quest. So I'm all jumping around nice and happy. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the stats on this stuff and sell all the ones I don't need. And here we go. We got some chests as well. We're not gonna need actually any of these chests at this stage because we have a legendary weapon and a mythic skin, and both of those do level with you every time you level, so the experience is going to go up. So let's go ahead and turn this quest in and see what we get. So my main focus right now that I took away all the beginning stuff, I got the codes typed in, I got the Wren skin slapped on, I bought my legendary weapon and got 2 pets. Now it's a focus to get those artifacts because those artifacts are crucial. You really want to make sure you get 2 artifacts before you do your first rebirth because you want to make sure you get as many skill points as possible. And also to utilize that gold that you typed in with the codes because it's a one-time thing for those codes. So we got a legendary weapon out of the deal. We really want to go the distance with it this time and make sure that when we rebirth, we're getting a lot of skill points and we're in a position where we can get better pets so that we start feeling stronger right away and not actually feel worse than when you first started. So that's the goal here, and that's why you're going to see me push through and keep on going past level 100 here. So again, I get a quest that's not ideal for Borak, but I eventually work it out. I'm not sure. I think I server swapped a couple times, to be honest, because really, if you're in a server where people aren't killing Borak or Demon King or joining arenas, you probably want to switch depending on what you're going for, because you really want to get those going. Those are going to be the biggest money makers right away, because your speed is so slow that running out and getting orbs in the world really isn't effective. It takes forever, and you're at high risk of getting slayed by almost anybody being such a low level. So really, that boils down to you now being in town, and a lot of times the orbs in town are very competitive, and that is also very hard. So you kind of got to switch around servers. That's my primary recommendation here when you're just starting out. If you're not on a server that quite fits what you're doing farming wise, you probably definitely want to server swap, and that's exactly what I did a bunch of times throughout this initial grind, because I just wanted to finish my quests. And the faster I can finish quests, the better, because then we get to the point where we could finally buy the artifact. So what we do is slap down the 1,000 quest points and we get our first artifact. It is the basic rune, so it's not bad, but it does give us that 1.4 multiplier, and that's better than nothing. So we're a little bit stronger than we were in terms of the gold and the soul gems and all that stuff, the quest points especially. So all this stuff is super helpful. So that's a big thing right there. Getting that first 1,000 quest points locked in so that we can equip it. But other than that, it's really just about continuing the grind, going on, completing quests. You really are going to have to devote some time, in my opinion, to AFK grinding. Just sitting there. I recommend standing at the gnomes, to be quite honest. Find a pretty dead server and pick a gnome spot, and if you have an auto clicker, then let that baby rip. You're gonna get gold, experience, and you can come back and use that gold to upgrade your stuff. So I'll be upgrading Wren along the way and grinding about. So that is the initial setup for this guy. I'm going to have more episodes on this, show you the progression of this free-to-play character starting from scratch. And I'm very excited for this one. I know a lot of you love the free-to-play series, so this is a brand new one now for you on top of the guy I already have. So if you stuck with me this long, I really do appreciate it. Please subscribe and smash that bell for notifications so you are made aware when the next episode comes out. But as always, until next time, stay positive, keep swinging, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.